What is going on, Fortniters? This is Dajawe, D-A-J-A-W-E, and I am here with a tutorial series on Fortnite Save the World. And this first video is basically going to be me going through the menu pretty quickly, not trying to mess anybody up or be bored, make anybody bored, but what I do want to do is make sure that you've started the game and you know what to do next. Because here's the thing, is they take you through the intro and then nothing. And then they drop you on a map that basically just shows this thing, and it kind of says, oh, do that. So I'm gonna go through the menu really quickly. It's pretty simple, and it takes some getting used to, so don't get discouraged. So you're gonna land here, and this is your play menu, okay? And what your play menu is just basically shows you what the next quest or mission is in your main storyline. And you're going to want to do the main storyline in order to get into further and further areas. And there's going to be a lot of ways to level up, and I'm going to tell you all those in this series, but I'm not going to get to all of them in this video, that's for sure. So you can hit square. I'm on PS4, so whatever the corresponding buttons are for Xbox and computer, I'm not sure. But you can hit square and it'll show you whatever event you're on or have available. It will show what the next mission is for that. And the great thing about the events is that you can do them in almost any power level mission, so it's really not that bad to get them done. So your main quest line is there. Map is just that. It's a map of all the missions you can do. Each one of these green nodes, as they're called, is a mission, and each of the symbols stands for something different, and you'll get used to them. You'll like some, you'll hate others, you won't want to do some, you'll really want to do other ones, and it's all personal preference. But this is your map, and you'll end up, there's 4 areas, Stonewood, Plankerton, which I'm in now, then Canny Valley, Twine Peaks, and then this is your special, right? The red one pops up only when it's a part of the event. All right, onto your heroes. This is your hero squad, and you will have to unlock some of these in the skill trees, which I will go over. But you will get, this is your main hero that I'm on right now. It's the one you will play with in the map. These are your squad people, your squad heroes. You usually want them kind of leveled up, that way they add more to your health and shield. But the other thing that they do have, and I don't have a good support or a tactical bonus for Headshot Jess, but they give you, as you can see on the left as I switch between them, there's also the little yellow bar that switches between the squad bonuses. And I get armored, so I get additional damage resistance from Love Ranger Jonesy here. And I don't really have a hero that has anything for Headshot Jess. I mean, I could do explosive rounds, which killing 10 enemies with a ranged weapon deals, you know, blah, 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 blah. But if you look at my stats, it actually reduces my health. Not by a lot, it reduces my health and shield. Now, would it be worth it? I don't know. We're actually going to give it a shot, because I didn't realize that my Raven had that much power. Squads, and I'll get into how to slot these. These are your mission defenders. They're basically, you get to make a set of traps for almost no materials. That's called a defender post, and you can put one of these dudes or ladies onto that, give them a weapon, give them some ammo, and they will help you defend your objective. These are your squads. This will be an entire other video. Just know that your survivor squads are super important, your defender squads aren't that important, and your expedition squads are basically personal preference, but I love getting free materials. So until I go into the squads video, I'm going to leave this alone for now. Armory. Between squads and armory, you're going to be spending most of your time in your main screen in these 2 windows. Squads, armory, squads, nope, not skills, squads, armory, squads, armory. So armory is going to get its own little, not little, it's going to get its own video, and I might even have to break it up into 2 because there's just so much to do in this screen. Everything from storage to your backpack, to managing all of your people up here, to managing transformations that I don't use, and your collection book, and most importantly, your schematics. So there's a lot to go over in this screen, and it will be my very next video, I promise you. Here is your skills window, and this does 2 things. It takes care of your skill trees, and it also houses your research trees. And the difference between the two is pretty easy, and I'll touch on these trees a couple of times in the video series because you're gonna go into them quite a bit. Just for a basic rundown, you start at the top as these are your skill points for ranged combat, skill points for building in the second tree down, main skill points or main branch in the middle. Then you go down to your Outlander branch or your Scavenging branch, and then at the very bottom you have your Melee Combat branch or your Ninja branch. And the reason I call it that is because it's got more power-ups for Ninja / Outlander / Constructor / Soldier, whichever one. The research trees are a little bit different. They have bonuses to your fort stats. Fort stands for Fortitude, Offense, Resistance, and Tech. So if anybody was wondering where all that came from, it's not just about building structures. Anyway, so you'll take these and you'll get in your research trees slots for survivor slots to open up in your squads. You want to hit these first before doing anything else. So when you get your research points, run right up to the survivor, then go up the next branch to the survivor, and then so on and so forth, and leave the rest of it alone until you have all of your survivor slots. It's very important because that is what is going to help control your power level. And I'll go more into skills again. Like I said, I'll touch on them a few times throughout the series. Loot, super easy. This is where you get your llamas. They change. This one right here changes every 24 hours at about 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So West Coast time changes about 5, so East Coast is going to change about 8 p.m. If you hit L2 or R2, you get taken into the event store. This is where you can see how much gold you have, how many daily coins, and what you can buy with them. Now me, I just bought, well, I bought the Raven about a week ago, and then I also bought my hacksaw that doesn't have an element on it. I am so upset that the guns in the event store do not seem to ever give me an element on them. But c'est la vie, whatever. Pathfinder Jess is in the store right now for 6 days. I highly recommend you get her and then all the flexes to get her to legendary because she's amazing, and I will go over her a little bit more in my farming video. This is the store. If you bought the basic Founders Pack, the $40 one, or got it half off, lucky you, the only thing you will see in here is the upgraded Founders Pack and V-Bucks. They don't have the intermediate stuff anymore. Like right now, all I can see is V-Bucks because I have an upgraded Founders Pack. That's all you're going to get out of the store is going to be V-Bucks. Here's your quests. Now, until you complete Stonewood, Storm Shield Defense 3, you will not see much in here other than main quests. The reason for that is they want you to get to a certain point where you can do other missions. So don't fret if your screen doesn't look like mine. Mine doesn't even have my dailies on it because I've done them all. It doesn't have hero quests, doesn't have any of that stuff because I've completed a ton. So you came in to save the world, you decided to spend 40 bucks and earn your own V-Bucks. You're gonna be able to do it, I promise you. Through the dailies, through all of your side quests, main missions, challenges, all of that, you're gonna make V-Bucks, you're gonna make resources, you're gonna be all kinds of excited to get all of this cool stuff. And I'm hoping by the end of this series, I can make you, or I can help you get a little bit more comfortable with all that stuff so you know what it's all for. Now, that's my video on the main menu. Again, my next video is going to be on the armory because the armory is daunting. There is a lot of information in here, and I'm probably going to split it up into 2 videos where it's schematics and heroes and then everything else because, let's face it, all of the people in schematics are going to take longer. So anyway, I hope this helps. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell. I'm not going to mess up your subscription tab, I promise, because after I get the tutorial series done, I don't plan on opening llamas for you or, showing you a bunch of gameplay, just some additional tips and stuff as I progress through the game, as well as when updates come out. So anyways, guys, I hope to see you in game. Anyways, girls, I hope to see you in game. Everybody, see you in game. Dajawe out.